Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to, I guess, yep, it's a new day because it's just after midnight. So, I just wanted to show you what I do at night. I usually bring you videos during the day and cooking videos and whatnot, but I never actually show you what I do at nighttime. So, you might not have never known it because I never mention it and I never show you what I do at night. I am actually a night owl. I actually stay up late at night and I have my big screen monitor here. This is like 21.5 inches. To me it's a big screen. And I have my 12 or 13 inch tablet there. So on this one, I have my late night snacks too. I've got summer sausage, cheese, and crackers. I've got my drink, still using the fall cup. Probably won't go to the Christmas cup until Thanksgiving, maybe. Maybe the week before Thanksgiving, I don't know. But anyway, so what I usually do is right here, I've got a Christmas movie playing. Christmas at Grand Valley with Danica Keller. And on the big screen I'll be working in Cricut Design, and let me open it up here. So this is what I usually do. I usually work here and watch a movie there, so I'm actually more listening to the movie here, and sometimes I'll look over at it, but for the main part of it, I'm actually working in Cricut Design or Canva. And what I'm doing is designing sticker pages. So I know I haven't added any stickers to my Etsy shop, but that is one of the things I want to work on for 2026 is growing my Etsy shop, and also not only just Etsy, but getting my own web page. And I used to have a web page where I sold stuff on, but I haven't used it in a long time. So yeah, that's one of my goals for 2026, and that is what I'm working on right now. And yeah, so this is what I do at night. These are some of my sticker page projects. And right now, I've done some test stickers, but I'm actually going to make a page. This page right here is for Glenn to put on his cup. We are Second Amendment supporters, so I made some stickers for him, supporting the Second Amendment. And he's going to put those on his cups, or his cup. And I've recently done some. Over here is the stickers for Glenn, and over here are some Christmas stickers I printed out recently and got to take pictures and video of. And I'm going to be working on tonight is a sticker page with all winter birds, like birds on pine branches with berries and snow. So I want to get a whole sticker page full of that. So that's what I'm working on right now. And so I'm going to create the stickers tonight, my intention. And then when I get a chance, hopefully tomorrow sometime, I will take pictures and video of the stickers so that I can upload them to Etsy. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. And this is what I do at nighttime. So I'm working in Etsy, and then my other web page that I work in to create some of these stickers is Canva. So I've got some projects here, and yeah. So that's what I'm working on, and this is what I do at nighttime. So I'm gonna get myself set up where I need to be. Either Cricut or Canva, and get started. Alright everyone, so who else besides me and Glenn loves when the Christmas movies have these small town like your old-fashioned small towns. And we just love that kind of scenery in the movie, and with a mountain background. Who else loves that kind of movie? So we could sit and watch that kind of stuff all day long. All right, so I just wanted to point that out. All right, everyone. So sorry about that. I don't know what happened to my voice there. So I am in Canva right now, and I have this image of a woodpecker with some pine branches, berries, a little bit of snow. And what I want to do to this before I finalize it as a sticker is, if you can see, it's got a lot of little tiny snowflakes. But when I make a sticker, it's got to go all around all those snowflakes. So I actually want to eliminate a lot of those. Maybe keep the big ones, but eliminate all these small ones. So what I'm going to do is go right here in the eraser. Now, I believe, so I am using a free trial of Canva's Pro Edition. So in the Pro Edition, you have functions that you don't have if you don't pay for it. So I currently had where I wasn't paying for Canva, but they offered a free 30-day trial of the Pro Edition. So I want to see what I can do in the Pro Edition that I can't do in the non-paid edition. So far I'm liking what I see, and it might be worth it to get the Pro Edition after the trial is done, and basically sales from Etsy would pay for it every month. So I'm thinking that. I haven't made a decision yet, so right now I want to use it as much as I can. But if you see here, BG remover, that's background remover, and I've already applied it. But this little crown here means that's the Pro Edition. I want to use the eraser to erase these snowflakes, and it doesn't have a crown, so I'm thinking I could use that without the paid edition. I have a free web page that I can remove background, so I don't necessarily need that. So I'm going to do Magic Eraser, and over here, sorry about that, over here I'm going to use brush, and I can adjust the brush size because I want to go for those small ones. And then what I would do, you see this white circle, I would just put it over the little dots where I want them to disappear. And I'm going to go through and find all of them and highlight them because I want them erased. They're so small. Hope I can find them all. But that's what I'm working on right now. I think I'm going to leave the big snowflakes and everything else in there. So I'm going to go through and find all my little snowflakes and make them disappear. Alright, I got them all selected and they just disappeared, and I could see I missed a few. So I'm going to go back and select some more. Right there, right there. I'm surprised I could even see that. Oh, I see small ones. I have to make my brush a little smaller because I don't want to catch the pine trees or the branches. See if that works. Alright, I think I got them, so now I'm going to go ahead and save that. Alright, so now I'm going to open up Cricut. Cricut's already open, but I'm going to upload that design. Oh, that's not the one. Alright everyone, so I have this woodpecker uploaded to Cricut. Now in Canva, all those little tiny snowflakes, I had to go back in and do it several times because there was some hidden ones in there. So it took me a bit to get that done. But now I got it in Cricut, and I would just want to make it into a sticker with a white background. So I got to go ahead and create that offset, which is what that white border is called. And actually, let me move this up here a little bit. And, oh. Okay, so this is the problem with Canva, their background remover. It removed the background, but it still leaves it in a square shape. I didn't want the square shape. That is why I'm going to go ahead and delete this. So what I have to do now, oh, I had it up, is go to a different web page, and this actually removes the background and takes away the square shape. So this is background remover website, and I'm going to upload the picture again. It just went ahead and wiped it out. I'm going to download it, and that is free for one of them. So now I'm going to go back in Cricut, upload it again. Just a couple steps to go through. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give it a name. I'm just going to name it Downy Woodpecker Winter. Click upload. And so this is my, once the background is removed, now I can put the offset to create that border. So how I knew, well, let me move it here. How I knew that Canva still leaves it in a box is when I created the offset. You can see, let me put you closer, this blue wavy line, that is the offset. That's that border. When I put the image in here from Canva, it gave me a straight box. So for that, I don't want Canva. Canva's Pro Edition, that would be useless to me. Alright, so I've got this. I want to make that border smaller. Now, over here, I don't want the lines coming in so close, so I got to make it bigger now. You see that? Okay. Now, this is okay now, but over here in the cherry, there's a good possibility, or cherry, the berries, there's a good possibility it's going to tear there. So I'm going to make the border a little bigger. A little smaller, okay. Alright. So I think that's going to work. Now you see these little, I don't know if you could see it very well. These little parts right here, this little part, this part right here. Now I have to go in and do a second step. So I'm going to apply this offset for the border. And it'll turn black, but up here I can change the color, and I'm going to make it white. Now those two little pieces I pointed out to you, those are called contours. This right here, where'd it go? Oh no, what'd I do? Oh, right here. This is a contour, so I'm going to click on that and they'll show up here. I'm going to click on hide all. And the reason I do that is so when it prints out, it doesn't try, or when it cuts, it doesn't try to cut in those small pieces. It just blends it in with the rest of it. So now the border and the image have to be put together so I can move it as one. So I have to go here, click on that, and then click on this, which is the offset. And then I have to click down here to flatten them. And now it's 1. And now this is 1. So, and I know you can't see the border, so what I'm going to do, and this is what I like to do just to make sure or see where my offsets are. I'm gonna load a shape. Just a square. I'm going to make it a little bigger, put it over that. Then up here I'm going to click arrange and send it back. So I sent it in back of the image. So now I could really see where my border or offset is. I think it'll be okay in a sticker, and I don't really want to make it much bigger, but right here they don't touch, so I just have to be careful when peeling the sticker right here and right here, because if I want to make this all white to include in the border, I have to make the whole offset bigger, and that means everything, all the white part is going to be a lot bigger. So I think I'm going to keep it like this right now, and then I'll try it the other way and see how big it is. So I'll do that off camera, but I just wanted to show you what I do at nighttime and how I spend my nighttime hours. So I am a night owl. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm working on this stuff. So, and also, one of the reasons I like being a night owl, I sleep a little later. I do get up through the morning hours to help Glenn, but once he really, once he's done in the latest, I guess, early morning hour, I can go back to sleep. And I can, sometimes I'll sleep till like 9 or 10. So, and that has to do with meals too. So if I wake up early, that means I have to think of 3 meals to have for the day. So we have to do 3 meals for the day. But if I sleep a little later, like 10, and if I get up like at 10, I'm up several times before that, but if I get up for the day, 9 or 10, and then get, you know, the cats fed and Gypsy taken out and everybody taken care of, then we're kind of headed into lunch. So then we're only thinking of 2 meals. So it kind of, you know, it kind of has to do with the meals too. So, yeah. Yeah, so if we just have to do lunch and supper and then not have to do, you know, think of 3 meals to have a day, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, now what do we have? So, yeah. On one, you know, it goes both ways. On one hand, I used to wake up early and start my day early. That's when Glenn was in the trailer for the summer, and that went good because then we just went outside. But now it's fall and winter, and yeah, it's sometimes I like to do the get up early, and sometimes I don't, just for the sake of how many meals we have to make a day. So all right, so I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and work on my stickers, finish my movie, and chomp away at my summer sausage, cheese, and crackers. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this nighttime version of my life as a night owl. And thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video along with all my other videos. I appreciate all the support you continue to give my channel. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.